Mm, check boxes. Everything looks green. It's 5 by 5. Hello. Da-da. This week is. This week has been. It's been a stressful week. Been a sad week more than anything. I lost two icons. It personally affects me. No, Ozzy and the Hulk passed away this week. So like that was. I wasn't a big fan of either, but if you grew up in the '80s like Kaz and I did, they were, household names. Um, I, like many in my age range, am surprised that Ozzy made it to his 70s. Legitimately, that guy, if you go back and look at some of the stories from the early years, you're like, how's he made it? How has he made it to this age? So anyway, we're going to talk about that a little bit today. We hope everyone does good, gets good, enjoys good. Makes no sense. I'm hot. That's why the show's called Hot Stanky. Kaz he went to go get a drink, and then so if you hear a little background noise, it's my fan because it's almost, dude, are you here, Kaz? Okay, so he's not here. I watched a video of a British young lady saying the temperature in England is so miserable, like people around the world can't understand because it's humid. And the guy responding to her post looked it up in actual normal people temperature, and she is crying about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay.
No,
it is
it's not okay.
Currently 97 degrees where Kaz and I live. And it's
what's the feel like temperature?
But the humidity level, it's sticky as shit. And we live nowhere near the ocean. And
no.
I can't imagine people in like Alabama, Louisiana. It's like these ignorant people get on there and they post stuff. And it's like, okay, so it's hot to you. I'll give you that. That's fine. Glad it's hot. I'd take 68.
Take dry heat.
I'd take 68 and humid over what we got right now. I'd feel like a cold front, dude. I'd probably have to get a coat.
Yeah, here at my house it's 94 and it says it feels like 102. They actually said we're going to get a day of dry heat next week. I was like, Oklahoma and dry heat? That doesn't equate. It doesn't equate.
We usually get it towards the end in August when we get like a solid week or two of over 100-degree temperatures.
I think that's what it's supposed to be next week. Is we're supposed to have quite a few days.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Tuesday and Wednesday are 100, 102. That's the regular temp.
We got a cold front coming in because it's going to drop down into the like 90, 88, 89. I'm looking forward to that.
Fridays will be 92, 91. Oh, yeah. It'd be nice tomorrow. That'll be a cold front.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was told that I have too much whiskey up there, so I'll finish off a bottle of Crown.
Who would say something like that?
I know. It's blasphemous. Oh. I'm down to 9 bottles. 9 different bottles up there, and that's I still have some tequila and rum and stuff. It's a literal smorgasbord of alcohol up there.
Drink it.
Oh, I will.
Every time I say something stupid, take a shot. Yeah, you can.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
What happened to Kaz?
All you would hear is.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So it's a long week, man. It was a long week.
That's what I was saying, and I was like, it didn't help that Ozzy and Hulk died. I'm not a fan per se of them, but growing up, like I was saying, in the 80s, they were like you knew who they were. Like there's a handful of people growing up then that you knew. You knew Cyndi Lauper, and Cyndi Lauper was part of the WWF, if you remember. Like she had that video with Captain Lou Albano. He was in some of her music videos.
Yeah, he played her dad.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
girls just want to have fun.
there you go. But like,
Yep.
there are certain like icons, Michael Jackson,
The Hulk. I mean,
the Hulk,
people's kids
Macho
that are,
Man.
yeah, people's kids that are wrestling fans. I see videos of kids doing Hulkamania stuff all the time to this
Body
day.
slamming Andre the Giant.
Oh yeah, that was a feat among itself. Even though Andre did help him with the little jump there,
Yeah.
but getting a 500-pound man up like that was a feat among itself.
I mean,
And being able to turn him like that and get him over, it was a feat.
the fact that wrestling went from this weird little, almost like a circus, to being nationally televised and everyone adopting it. It had a lot to do with the Hulkster, man. It really did.
Oh, it did. I mean, it turned the turn in that middle 80s, late early 90s, where it was just, I mean, heck, there was a Saturday morning cartoon.
Really? I don't remember that.
The WWF had a Saturday morning cartoon, sure did. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Vince McMahon was rubbing his nickels together. That's for sure.
No, he was rubbing dollars. There was no nickels. He was rubbing dollars. He was like, screw the petty change. If y'all don't pay me big dollars, y'all are. I mean, from action figures, I mean,
Oh, I forgot about the action figures. Yeah.
Yes, they had the action figures. He went full bore, and I mean, think about how big Hulk Hogan was, and then you bring in the Warrior with all the face paint.
Oh, Ultimate Warrior, yeah.
The Ultimate Warrior had the face paint and the long hair, which was the epitome of the 80s rock bands. You know, he had that long hair like a lot of the wrestlers had it too. You know, you had in the WCW, you had the, well, hell, you had the Von Erichs that had the long hair in WWE. It was just, Hulk Hogan was right there at the forefront of it all.
The Claw. Yeah.
Yep, the Claw. They actually say that movie they did with the Von Erichs was actually really good.
I was never real big, but like I said, you didn't have to be a huge wrestling fan to know who these people were. Like,
no,
Hulk Hogan was the 80s, man, and to a certain respect in the 90s as well.
Definitely in the 90s. Oh yeah, definitely in the 90s. Because I mean, you know, we talked about Ric Flair. We had all of those. It was just
I put this up because it made me crack up. America mourns today as Rosie O'Donnell, 63, is found alive. The internet remains undefeated. That is fantastic.
The WWF actually had a cereal.
Oh, really?
Yes, the World Wrestling Federation did have a cereal. It was the WWF Superstar cereal. It even had a cereal. I mean, there are different boxes of it. The Road Warriors were on the cover. Hulk Hogan was on the box. The Ultimate Warrior was on the box. Those are the only three that I'm seeing. Yes, sir. They even had a cereal. So you know you've made it big time if you had a cereal.
And you know that now, I'm pretty sure Hogan did steroids. That was the thing to do, but especially for wrestlers. Most of those guys, because I think I heard an interview.
He might have.
Well, I think I heard an interview with him, and he was saying, I think it's that McMahon thing where they were passing him out in the back. Might not have been Hogan, so don't attribute.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't. I cannot say.
But you told me that now they said he's racist.
Yeah, that's what my son was telling me, that they were coming out saying he's racist. I haven't seen anything on it because I don't
care.
I don't really care. He just passed away. It'd be different if y'all were going to say that while he was alive.
I don't care anymore. Anyway, all right, let's start the audio.
Now recording.
That was sketchy. Welcome to episode 92 of the saddest show ever recorded. It's the Odd Times Podcast. I'm your host, Mac.
And I'm Kaz. And if y'all missed the beginning of the YouTube, we've named this episode Hot and Stanky because of a little episode he had at work with stuff sticking to the side of his leg. I don't understand it.
To be fair,
Stanky leg.
It got stuck to the bottom part of my knee. So, but I got it off. We're all good. Ladies, you can send me a message via the Odd Times.
Yeah, just email it. Yeah, email it so we don't get kicked off of X.
My nickname in college was Donkey Boy. No,
he does. He doesn't mind if you send him stinky draws either.
Oh yes, I do. No,
that's draws you were wearing today. Just put them in the mail and send them to him.
That is disgusting.
Hot and stanky.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so bad. So last week we touched on a little politics, and I was mowing the yard today, and a question hit me, and I'm going to hit you with. This isn't about politics. This is a conspiracy theory.
Okay.
So we talked about the Epstein list last week. And then this week, supposedly, they passed something to get the Epstein list. I think the Congress passed something. So they were going against Trump's wishes. What if they're not really going against Trump's wishes? What if it's all a show? Because...
So you're saying that Trump...
everybody's trying to say that Trump is a dictator. He's this, he's that. And then he comes out and... Miss Green,
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Marjorie, yes, sir. She did not support the big beautiful bill, and he comes out and says, "I'm going to get her. She's not going to get voted back in." Blah 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 blah. What if it's all a hoax? What if, like they said when they weren't releasing it, and they were trying to make people really want it? What if he went 2 years saying he was going to give you the list. And then today, Ghislaine Maxwell comes out and gives dirt on 100 different people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was seen yesterday being escorted from prison or wherever she is. So that's what I'm saying.
To her family after her suicide.
Yeah. But what if?
Yeah.
What if he said he was going to get it to you? So now he steps back and says, y'all don't need to see it. And then the actual government, who a lot of people don't have faith in, comes out and gives the people what they want. So then now they're restoring faith in the government, which is under Trump, which anytime Trump wants something, but do you see the softball they're throwing up?
Yeah, I see what
Trump doesn't want the softball's being thrown, and now all of a sudden they're looking good, and they're trying to restore the faith in the judicial, the government, the House, the Senate. Trump doesn't want it, but now all of a sudden getting it passed for you. What if what if that's what they're doing all along? It's just a game. What I'm getting at, people. It's just a game they're playing. Everybody was like, Trump's not doing this or Trump's doing that. Then all of a sudden the government slips in behind and throws a fastball at you. And we're going to give it to you anyway, even though Trump doesn't want it. And they're the Republicans that are giving it to you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
you see what I'm saying, though? If they're going behind Trump's back, are they really going behind Trump's back? He wanted the list out to begin with. That was in his campaign everywhere he went for the whole time he was running. It was part of it. They're hiding it from you. You need to see what's going on. And then all of a sudden, now you don't need to see what's going on. It's not worthy. You and I both said last week, I don't think it's necessary to see because I think it could tear down stuff that's been built. And now all of a sudden, the people that don't want you to see it, they are giving it to you.
Yeah, I mean, I just think I just don't see government being that smart. That's why I have trouble with
that's
the
what I'm
lie.
getting. That's what I'm getting at. They are. It's a curveball.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. He's getting them to release the list, which he, like you said, that was part of his campaign. It was, because it's one of the few things I remember him saying. And it was weird how he came out and said, I don't know if it was him or his administration.
Yeah, he did.
And they said, "Oh, there's no list." Like,
well, he came out and said, "Don't worry, that we shouldn't worry about it."
Right. Yeah, dude.
But I mean, it hit me while I'm just saying, that's a conspiracy theory that he didn't want it brought out.
But the problem
they
is,
were calling for.
It makes him look bad, and if there's anything you know about Trump,
but is it making him look bad? Because when I haven't seen anything about him saying that anything about them doing that today, about getting Ghislaine Maxwell out yet thing. Because usually I'll get something to come across my timeline about it, and I haven't seen anything.
Yeah,
because Trump's not scared to open his mouth.
Right, that's for sure. Yeah,
or not necessarily open his mouth, but type his fingers away on the X.
We're probably going to get a lot of hate mail because Kaz and I decided to do something that's probably anti-healthy. So what we're going to do is we're joining the TDS crew, the Trump Derangement Syndrome people. So if you follow our Twitter, you're going to see we blame Trump and the administration for literally everything.
Everything I can think of.
My grass has grown 6 inches. God damn the Trump administration. How dare they?
Yeah. How come they haven't sent over somebody to mow it?
Where are those illegal aliens that are supposed to be mowing my grass?
You go to hell.
I know. It is like 3D chess or whatever they call 4D chess. I just don't. My biggest problem is I'm of the opinion that most people in government are blithering idiots. You look at what is it? Ocasio-Cortez.
AOC.
AOC is one of the dumbest humans I've ever heard with a microphone in front of her face. That girl doesn't even know how to spell the word girl. And she's a senator.
7/25, 2025. Over under how many years before she has an OnlyFans?
Now, I do support that.
I'm just saying, over under. Okay, so she's been
a pay cut from all the extortion she gets out of the government, so that she would have to be out of office.
She's getting my $7 a month. Yeah, I just know that right now. So over under 3 years, I'm gonna say it's gonna be 4.5. Because she's going to get caught doing some blow so 4.5 years she'll have an OnlyFans, and we have this on here, so I can say 7/25. So 4 years would be 7/20. Half would be 2030, beginning of 2030.
Boy,
mark it down.
Yeah,
$7 a month, and y'all, where's Kaz at? He can't get off.
Ocasio bought whipped cream. I don't know much more than that. Special.
I don't know. She's gonna have to work on her Spanish accent. I don't think she has much of one.
But that's my problem, though, with a lot of. I think because I was watching today. I was watching the podcast of the Lotus Eaters, and I know it's going to shock a lot of you. They're all British. It's about British politics. I know, but the guy that hosts it is a gentleman I am a huge fan of. Carl Benjamin. And he said that he was going over because, we're reading all these horrific stories about Great Britain and how it's basically been lost. And he said what the media doesn't portray is that a majority of Britain, probably 80% of British people are conservative. So this government doesn't represent them. But he said what happened was World War II, everybody had to come together to defeat the Nazis. And so they have this fondness for the government because they don't have a constitution. So they can flip their government literally overnight and undo everything that's been done because they don't have to worry about checking it against the Constitution, and things are boiling over there right now. But like he said, he said you're looking at, and this is in reference to their immigration stuff. He said what you're looking at is you're looking at this Dr. Evil style character who has thought, planning, who's doing all of these things. He said, but in reality, it's a bunch of very illiterate people who think they know what's best for everyone, and none of this stuff is interconnected. So the immigration isn't connected to the downfall of the health system. He said because they're not smart enough to understand correlation and effect, causation and effect, and all that stuff. And that really made me go, I agree with that, because I look at our politicians and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I just don't have a lot of faith. Like Tim Walz, Tampon Tim. That guy's he's not that smart, man. He's just
Is that the one they're saying
he's going to be Kamala's
the
vice VP.
Is that the one that they said did the hit?
That the guy said Tim told him to, yeah.
Yes.
I just don't, so to answer your question, could it be? Yes, 100%. I think nothing is impossible. Only our perception of what can lead to that possibility. I don't think anything is technically impossible in this day and age. I just think our understanding of how to make it possible. Is it? I don't know, man. It's a good.
That's how I was mowing today. It's like,
that's a good conspiracy, though. That is a good conspiracy because it does several things. Number one, it keeps Trump's campaign promise, which is,
that's what I'm saying. Is
so it keeps,
they're being released, and you can guarantee he will say, "I said it was released. Told you it was going to happen. Sorry it took a little longer, but we got it done." And he ain't gonna have nothing to do with it.
Well, but the thing is, though, my problem is he's an egotist. Like, that's one thing I can say about Trump. Like, he's very, like, proud of himself. So I would think he would want credit for it. That's the only thing that's kind of hanging me up about your conspiracy, because I think Trump would want to be the one that's like, I did this, because this is going behind his back. Republicans are going, we don't, you said no, so we're going to do it. So I kind of wonder if that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to get credit for it. It's going to make him look bad. And I know you're saying not really, but it kind of would be, especially to his MAGA people, his diehard cult members. They would be like, because he lost a lot of people over the list. Like, a lot of people were really mad at him. So,
but are they really mad at him though? Are they really mad at him? I think they're trying to get you to click on it to listen to him.
I think you're.
And right. I'm not gonna do it. No. I'm not gonna do it.
There was one guy I was watching.
Even the twins. They said something on their podcast about him not releasing the.
Oh, so here. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm pulling this up. And this is from the New York Post, so I don't know if that's a reputable newspaper or not.
Not anymore.
Maxwell granted limited immunity while giving the DOJ 100 different people linked to Jeffrey Epstein report. So I'm just wondering, does it give the names, or did the DOJ release it?
No, they did not, because it just happened today.
Okay.
She just went back today.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but the thing I don't understand about that is, it's like, that's a he said, she said thing, unless you got video evidence what they did. Now, I mean, written down stuff that can be dated back to however long ago they were doing it, maybe that does something. But to me, I still a he said, she said thing. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Diddy's right-hand man going to prison because he did everything for Diddy because Diddy told him to. He's singing like a canary. But he did all the things that Diddy asked him to do. Killed 25 people.
What?
And he didn't. I'm just saying. I'm using Diddy as because Diddy was in the news. Ghislaine Maxwell was his right-hand lady.
Mm-hmm.
She knew everything that was going on. would you sing to get out of prison?
Oh yeah, 100%.
True or false? I'm naming names that nobody even heard of.
Call me Tweety Bird.
Dang, Skip, that's what I'm getting at. It's a he said, she said thing. If you're facing multiple years of prison and you can't handle it, you're singing.
Well, and the fact is, nobody can, like, she's not hurting her husband because he's
dead.
He's dead. So, what's the? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, if they ran it like a bookie, and you know how bookies do it, they write
and they
down,
keep everything. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
If they can verify that the paper is 20 years old and it was written in a blue ink they don't make anymore or some shit like that, then maybe.
Yeah.
You know, but he said that's just to get, like she said, she's getting some immunity. She's going to get another channel on the cable TV a little bit longer.
You're going to see her on infomercials selling pocket watches.
Yeah, there's no telling. No telling.
Brought to you by Pfizer. My gosh.
But this week, y'all, I just thought that hit me today while I was asking you about that. But this week we've had, like he said, a lot of people we lost. Who do you want to start with?
Ozzy. Let's do Ozzy.
Start with Ozzy. Start with the man.
John Michael Osborne. Bet you didn't know his name was John.
I did not until I looked it up.
Yeah, Geezer Butler is John Butler. And you got Tommy Iommi, and so there's Bill Ward, Geezer Butler
from Black Sabbath.
Yes. And they started the band Black Sabbath back in like 68, 69. And all because of an industrial accident, they created a doom metal, is what it's officially called now. He was 76 years old.
Did you hear his last interview, or his last? He did a little speech about this about his last concert.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you have to look that up when we're done, and it's you could tell it was like an early morning. You could tell he about it, and he's focused, and it's a really good about how Sharon helped him get through it, and like for the concert, he said, I don't know how much pain medicine he does, but he said he did no pain medicine before the concert because he wanted to be Ozzy. He said, I wanted to feel the concert. He said, I wanted to be there.
Can you imagine that level of fame and then going from a stage where 100,000 people are chanting and cheering and dancing to what you're doing, and then going back and your wife's like, you didn't take out the fucking trash. Like, you just go back to being John, you know? Yeah. Like, how much of a shock is that? You know what I mean? Outside on that stage, you're a god. Then you go back and you're looking at that dumpster fire of a wife, Sharon. I do not like that woman. I do not like her at all.
I don't know anything about her. And will we ever really know how? I mean, besides the TV show. In that interview, he was like, Sharon held him up, held his hand.
Yeah, she needed to. She shit all over him in some interviews when it was like, I don't know, some woman show. But it's like, keep that shit in the house.
I think you should, but unless it's already been brought out and somebody else brought it to light, I don't know. I don't know.
Here's my thing with it is, so Ozzy is a loose cannon. He needed Sharon because she was his business manager and stuff. She propelled him. I think she really helped him launch his solo career after he had the falling out with Black Sabbath. And so she was instrumental in what we know as Ozzy Osbourne. So I give her credit for that. But like, she had her work cut out for her with it. Like, I don't diss her for that. My problem is you don't get on national TV and start airing out your dirty laundry about your problems with your husband and shitting on an icon. And it was all like, she's so egotistical. I just don't like her. I don't. I think she's just a leech. And you watch You watch in the next 5 to 6 years, oh, she's going to make so much money off the legacy of Ozzy Osbourne. There's going to be greatest hits albums. There's like, she is going to
Well, somebody has to
milk-
have those rights.
She's going to milk his corpse forever. I'm surprised she doesn't get him stuffed and bring him to Ozfest. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. I have no faith in that lady.
Yeah. But anyway, we're not going to let her
watched,
mourn a little longer. The show was hilarious.
The
show was hilarious
because I didn't have TV.
The show was hilarious.
I didn't have cable TV, so I missed it. That was on HBO, right?
I can't remember.
Let's see. So he was born. Where was he born? Marston Green in the UK. I have no idea.
1948.
Let's take a look. Oh, that looks dreadful. Let's pull up a map here. Hampton in Ardent. God, English names. Birmingham. So it's like a suburb of Birmingham. I think it's pronounced Birmingham. I don't know. Birmingham, whatever. It's not Alabama. I know. But I think it was very poetic that I think the band was formed in Birmingham, that he performed his last show there. I think that was pretty awesome.
Like, it was awesome. It makes me truly believe how people sometimes know they're fixing to go.
You think so? Well, I mean, he had the spinal surgery too. He had like 2 spinal surgeries. So yeah, he was not in a good spot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In a lot of people. Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest.
I truly believe that.
This isn't going to be popular. It's cool to say you like I don't really like Ozzy Black Sabbath. Ozzy's not a great singer in my opinion. He's got some good songs. I'm not going to.
His voice is unique. You have to be either you're a fan or you're not a fan.
Right. Like
that's it.
His best album is probably the one with Zakk Wylde, the No More Tears album. I think that's the one I can like listen to for the most part the whole way through. It's a pretty good album. The other albums have songs like Shot in the Dark. Most people are like that. They only got 1 or 2 good songs on it, and the rest of it it takes time to grow on you. But or you just don't like it. You know? My guy was Ronnie James Dio. So when Black Sabbath broke up, they looked for singers. They ended up with Dio. I think Dio is the Frank Sinatra of heavy metal. If you've never heard of him, go listen to some Dio. That is some rockin' ass music. None of his songs make a dang bit of sense. Not a single one of them. Like you're like, what the hell? Rainbow in the Dark? What? That doesn't make any sense. So it's not.
Well, it does when you're tripping balls, dude.
He never did. Dio never.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Here's the thing. Dio died of stomach cancer. The dude never drank. He never smoked. He never did drugs. Ozzy did every drug that was shoved in front of his face. Lived to 76. Dio died, I think, in his 50s.
Some people are like that.
I know. Ronnie
I smoked the whole time I was pregnant with your sister. Look at her; she's perfect.
Have you ever seen the devil horns when they throw them up at the concerts?
Yeah. They still do.
That was Ronnie James Dio. He created.
Oh,
that.
Was it really?
Okay. It's an old Italian way of warding off evil. Something like the all-seeing eye. So he did it at a show when he was performing with Black Sabbath or Rainbow, his first band. And now it's an icon of heavy metal shows. Beavis and Butthead really popularized it.
Oh yeah, dude, that's where I really know it.
Exactly.
No, I'm not that. Was Beavis and Butthead when they were rocking out? You could just see them and just
yeah. But like Ozzy changed. And what's crazy is everyone credits Ozzy, but Ozzy's nothing without the other 3 guys, right?
Yeah, no.
So, and he's nothing without
He had some good songs.
Sharon really did shape his career. I give her all the credit in the world. The guy was an
icon.
Yeah, icon. I was gonna say he was a giant.
Yeah,
of rock music, like because there's
GOAT, what kids call it today. He's the GOAT. I mean, without him, metal's not metal.
Right. Without Sabbath, Ozzy, all that stuff, and people go. And his last album he did with he did a song with Elton John. He did one with Post Malone. It's pretty good. It's pretty
that
good
album
songs.
Was, and because that's more of my style. But you get that Ozzy voice along Post Malone, and
yeah,
that was a great song.
Yep.
Great song.
So, sad to see him go. Dude left behind a hell of a legacy. It's more than
Yes, he did.
you and I. We're going to have like a couple hundred shows and our tens of listeners.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
That's awesome though. Like, and his kids have I can't imagine
Oh,
being
yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne's kids. Like, what a trip that had to be, dude.
Kelly Osbourne is a little weird.
I think they all got to be a little weird, don't you? I mean, dude, their dad's like.
I want to say she was at one time. She was on The View, I believe.
Oh wow.
That purple hair. She was on some talk show. She's her face is really thinned out. She looks like she's kind of out there even more
Hollywood
now.
chic, that Hollywood bullshit where they drain their skin to look like emaciated sick people. Anyway, and then the other death this week was Hollywood Hulk Hogan, which surprised me.
We got a couple more.
Oh, we do?
Oh, yeah.
Hogan. He was 71 years old. Terry Jean Balea.
That's funny.
Born in Augusta, Georgia in 1953 and died in Clearwater, Florida. I think they said from a heart attack. It's just I don't know. I was never fans of really either one of these guys. Like I know about them. Like I said, growing up in the 80s, you couldn't help but know these people, but I wasn't ever really a fan of wrestling. I watched some of it. I was around it. You couldn't not see it, but that sucks. 71, 76 and 71. And as Kaz says, good riddance. Not me personally. Personally, I say my condolences to the family, but Kaz is a little.
No, my condolences to Hulk Hogan. I was a fan, so yeah. What you gonna do when these 24 guns come for you? He had at one time had the biggest arm, 24-inch biceps.
Really?
That was his. Oh yeah, that was his claim to fame. They actually measured him on the show. Yeah, yeah, he had 24-inch pythons all the time. When they didn't stay 20 as he got older and kept trying to on his rep. He has a beautiful daughter. Brooke Hogan is smoking hot. His son Nick Hogan is a weirdo. He had a TV show. I mean,
he looks like To Catch a Predator. He's like showing up to meet a 14-year-old girl.
I don't doubt that.
That's the look. Think of the balls you got to have that mustache throughout your entire life.
Oh, the mustache, and then they painted the black. Basically, made his 5 o'clock shadow real dark. You see it over there.
Yeah,
it's real dark. I was like, come on.
Yeah, well,
let's see.
It's wrestling. What do you expect?
March.
Holy shit, he was 6'7", dude.
Oh, he was a big old boy. He was huge.
I did not think he was that freaking tall, dude.
Because he was in a Rocky movie. Didn't he fight Rocky?
I do not know.
Is that him?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I believe so.
Know.
Okay, so.
I didn't realize Hogan was almost 7 foot tall, 6'7". 7 foot tall, 6'7".
Yeah, but I don't like how people started talking about him because I can't, like, you and I go out there, or as I've gotten older, I'm not as big at what celebrities do anymore. I used to, music was coming out on Tuesday, used to be music release day, and I could tell you the movies that were coming out even before the internet was as big as it is now. I knew because I was going to the music stores and the movie stores and I was paying attention. Now I don't give two shits. So what people are saying he's racist or everything like that.
He's from Georgia.
I don't.
What do you expect?
Yeah.
Who cares?
But if they wait till the man is dead, then you're a piece of shit for doing that.
You're a coward.
If he was a racist, if he was a racist piece of shit when he was alive, then that's what you should have been spouting off then. That's my opinion. Now, if you were spouting it off then, I don't know. But all I know is my son, he said he didn't see anything about until he died.
So who else you said died this week?
Okay, so look up Chuck Mangione. M-A-N.
Oh, he's
G-
yeah.
He's a Grammy Award-winning musician.
Yeah.
If you hear his music, you'll know.
Uh-huh.
He was also a voice actor on King of the Hill.
Oh, really? What voice did he do?
I don't know. I'm just looking at his bio on who passed away in the month of July.
That dude looks like some shit you'd find in New Orleans when you need some voodoo.
Oh yeah. Oh,
it's like I know a guy's down there in the bayou.
Yeah. He was 85. Or almost 85. Yep. Wow. But if you listen to, what is it? Is it Along Came Betty? Or the Blues March? One of those songs is, let me see.
Well, I can't play it because it's copyright infringement, so you can't play it on YouTube.
Oh, I can't play it either, can I?
No, because it'll pop up on the video.
Yeah, so y'all look it up. Y'all will know who he is. Then you'll be sad to hear that a beautiful musician, a man that made beautiful music, is. And then Malcolm Jamal Warner just passed away.
And you said he
that was Theo from the Cosby. That's Theo from the Cosby Show.
Yeah. Wow.
He passed away. He drowned.
Black people aren't supposed to swim. We know this. Come on, y'all.
He was in Costa Rica. They said that he was rescued on the beach. Found him without vital signs and was taken to the morgue. Supposedly, he saved his daughter, is what I heard. So, but he passed away this week, too. At 54, he drowned.
Wow.
He was a Grammy-winning musician. I did not know that.
I didn't either.
He won an award for Best Traditional R&B Performance in 2015.
So, I got a question. This brings it up because you and I are a little older. Do you think the age of the superstar is gone? With the internet and everything being, because like you think about it, when we were kids, you had like 6 channels, 7 if you count PBS. Cultural phenomenons happened a little more often because if, like, take Shogun, for instance. When that show came out, everyone's talking about it. Well, you have 7 channels. So
right.
Now, with all of the entertainment we have, I just don't think you're ever going to get that kind of stardom again. Like, we all know who these people are: Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne. I just wonder, because, like, I don't know any of the new musicians. Do you?
Not really.
Post Malone's probably the newest musician I know, and he's been out for 20 years probably.
He's been out a while.
Yeah. Enough to look like Willie Nelson, and he's probably only 30.
Well, yeah, he's yeah.
I gotta find this Rocco. Happy birthday, Rocco. Rocco said Keith Richards put out a post, and he said it was funny.
Oh, really? What, on X?
I don't know.
What's Rocco doing tonight? I don't see him posting anything.
He's probably drinking or hungover. So he said Keith Richards on the death of Ozzy said, "Oh no, I better start straightening up my life." Because Keith Richards is like he's got to be in his 80s, isn't he?
Oh God, yes. He looks.
He looks good for his. I mean, he's phenomenal. He's 81 years old. Rocco said he put out something about, like, I better start shaping up. He said, with Ozzy going, "Oh no." I'm like, dude, and this guy, he's a class act. I love Keith Richards. He loves music. I've watched a lot of musicians, they fart in their hand and then smell it and talk about how good it smells. Some of those old guys were just in love with music, and I think Keith Richards was one of those. Like, the guy,
I believe so.
Like I've
I believe
watched,
so.
my daughter got into the Rolling Stones in her teens, and we went and watched tons of movies and stuff about it. He's one of my favorite artists, although I do not like the Rolling Stone music. I just don't. I do not like Rolling Stones.
Aren't they still touring?
Probably because Keith Richards or Mick Jagger's probably got 72 kids he's got to pay for, and 42 ex-model wives.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm on his actual X page and trying to see what he posted.
Yeah, it might have been on Instagram. Let's see. I don't know. Can you post stuff on Instagram? I
Yes,
don't even know.
yes, you can. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I don't know. But Rocco was telling me about it, and it had me cracking up. We were talking the other day.
They made some. I'm not a Rolling Stones fan, but they did make some good music. Some of the music was good.
And it's funny because all of the rock and roll, even Black Sabbath, wouldn't have happened without black soul music out of the American South. It all comes full circle.
Everybody takes from everybody,
Exactly.
and that's just you have to
like Muddy Waters and records were coming across, and they would pay top dollar to get these records back in the 60s and 50s.
Oh yeah, to stay relevant, you have to take from one. Yeah. If somebody,
or just be that unique that you can create new stuff. But even then,
right? Well, it's like okay, so it's like jazz music. I don't know if you've ever listened. Jazz music to me is very hard to listen to unless it's good. So my buddy in North Carolina took me. I've only been to one jazz bar, and listened to jazz music one time. Hard to listen to, and because it's like nobody is on the same beat.
Music for ADD people is what it reminds me.
Yes. Until somebody good starts playing. So we're listening to this, and my buddy sees a trumpet player come in, and he's actually a professor at Duke, teaches the trumpet at the University of Duke. And when he came in, when he started playing the trumpet, everybody else's music changed to play with him. It became good music. The other stuff, it was like listening to 5 cats fight each other.
Exactly. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was horrible. And I'm thinking to myself, y'all like this shit?
Yeah, you paid to come here and listen to people angrily blow instruments at each other? Okay.
I mean, yes. And then he started playing. My buddy said, wait till he starts playing. And oh my God. When he started playing, the bar got quiet. People stopped talking. And then all the rest of the musicians joined in. Was it still jazz music? Yes. But they were trying to play better. It was more along the lines with, it was freaking amazing. And that's the way music is. You try to keep up. You try to make yourself better. When an Ozzy goes and does something, well, Black Sabbath changed it. People changed the way they played rock and roll. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Without Black Sabbath, now, I would say, when did the Black Sabbath start?
In the late 60s, 68, 69.
So when was Woodstock? 69, right? Woodstock was the same year.
I don't know.
I do believe.
Let's see. Woodstock. I put Woodstock. 69, yeah. Woodstock is 1969. Yep.
But
that was that psychedelic rock. That was more of that.
That's different.
That
was a different kind of music. So what I was getting at is it started to evolve in that era. When Woodstock, because I was thinking it came along, all started to evolve and change.
So in 1968, they were a blues band. The band started as the Polka Tulk Blues Band, then became Earth, before officially adopting the name Black Sabbath in 1969. The core members were Ozzy, Tommy Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward on drums. They are recognized as the pioneers of heavy metal. Black Sabbath's music, especially their early albums, had a profound impact. Yeah. No, all of that stuff is borrowed from other people. But yeah, and they're
them saying that Elvis took
black
from
people.
the black music.
Of course,
well,
he
did. He took it and made it to where the little white girl.
Yeah.
That's what he did. He took that. He took everything that the Beatles had. He took it from them because the Beatles were selling out and they were going crazy.
Boy, I just don't get that. That's something I've never understood. The Beatles are ass. I'm sorry. They
have some good songs, but I can't.
And their haircuts, it's like they're walking little like penises. I just don't get it. Your music sucks. And everyone's like, oh, Paul McCartney is so amazing. I'm like, whatever. Eric Clapton kicks the shit out of Paul McCartney.
Oh, all day.
All day,
I
every
agree.
day.
I agree with that.
And I'm not an Eric Clapton fan, but I like, and then, what is it, Ginger Baker, the drummer for Cream? Freaking dude is insane. Literal insane nut job. Love him on drums. Like, there's so many great bands that come out of England, and everyone's like, oh, the Beatles. Oh, I want to cuss so bad. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to clean up my act, folks.
That'll never happen.
It won't. It won't.
But anyway, back to Malcolm Jamal Warner. His original claim to fame was probably the Cosby Show.
Yeah, I know he did some other stuff.
He was Theo, but I mean, I'm going through here. He was in. He did an episode of Tour of Duty. He did a couple episodes of The Fresh Prince. He was in the movie Drop Zone. That was a Wesley Snipes movie. He was actually Wesley Snipes' partner that was killed at the beginning of the movie. Let's see. He was in the Tuskegee Airmen movie.
They were the first all-black pilots.
Yes,
Get
sir.
out of the sky!
Yeah. He did an episode of Dexter. He was in the movie Fool's Gold. He, the little short guy. Fool's Gold is the movie with Matthew McConaughey, Kate Hudson.
Yeah, it's a remake.
Yes.
It's a remake of the not Nicolas Cage. 48 Hours. The guy from 48 Hours. What is his
Eddie
name?
Murphy?
Not the other guy, the white guy.
Oh,
Nick Nolte. Nick Nolte did a movie in the 70s. So I think Fool's Gold is a remake of that movie. It's either that one or the one with the dude that couldn't drive his Porsche. Killed himself. Everyone's like, Paul Walker.
Paul Walker, yes. So anyway, Kevin Hart was the bad guy in the movie.
Huh?
Kevin Hart,
yes, he was.
The little short guy, but Bad Bunny. So Malcolm Jamal Warner was his right-hand man in that movie.
Yeah. I remember that movie, actually, now that you talk about it.
Yeah. He did 3 episodes of Sons of Anarchy. It was a black biker gang, and he in the biker gang. House of Lies, Major Crimes.
So he stayed busy. He was.
Yeah. He did 6 episodes in Suits. I can't remember. I remember seeing him in the episode. But yeah, he stayed busy. Sneaky Pete. That's actually a pretty good show. My wife has been watching that.
Sounds like something from an S&M club. You want to? I'd like to order the Sneaky Pete.
Yeah, that's Giovanni Ribisi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that guy's a weirdo.
Yeah, it's a good show though. It's a good show. Let's see. So yeah, he stayed busy up until Alert Missing Persons Unit, and that's it. So 2024 was his last. He did 14 episodes of a show called Not Good.
All right. Oh,
So,
shit. NFL preseason, July 31st, Thursday, 7 p.m. Chargers versus Lions.
Is that the Hall of Fame game?
Just says NFL preseason. It just popped up on my timeline. And then the next game is August 7th. And you have like 3 games on August 7th and then 2 games on August 8th. I'm looking at that.
Yes, the Detroit Lions,
Yeah.
Los Angeles Chargers. Yep,
Yeah.
that's it. The Hall of Fame game.
Okay, so that is the okay. Huh. I just pulled that up. Yeah, anyway, no more celebrities dying in the next couple of weeks. And I'd like to offer my sincerest sympathies to Ghislaine Maxwell's family for her untimely suicide.
Even though she's going to tell you that she's not
people
suicidal.
say things. People say things, but they all ask the guy that tied himself to a tree in Arkansas and shot himself in the back 3 times with a bolt-action rifle. He was determined to kill himself.
That's a pretty good shot. I'd like to have seen that.
So there was a comedian, I don't remember. It was one of the Clintons. They said he killed himself with a bolt-action rifle, and the comedian goes, "Let's walk through this, shall we?" So it's a bolt action. You pull the bolt back, you load the round, you shove the bolt back, you turn the rifle around, you fire. You pick yourself up, you pick the rifle up, you do that action again. He did it 3 times. Seems suspicious. I got a rant. I got a rant for a minute, so I pulled out my soapbox. Have you
last week?
No. So I had to pay a bill online, and I still write checks. So yeah,
yes,
I'm.
You should stop that.
I'm not. Yeah, I know you've explained it to me. What is it? Okay, I'm trying to formulate my words without profanity because I'm really pissed off about this. So,
well, we're far enough into the podcast. I think you can cuss. We're an hour in. Go ahead. Tell me how you really feel.
These motherfuckers want to charge me a convenience fee for paying with a credit card on an automated fucking site, and they're like, it's $3. Who's this convenient for? It's convenient for you because you don't have to have a human being to take my money. You don't have to have any people or print out a receipt. It's all done digitally. It's convenient for you, you pieces of shit.
I agree.
They're stealing our money, and we're just like, but it's convenient. Yeah,
exactly.
Piss off.
It's like
I'll make it as inconvenient as possible. I'm going to start sending them pennies.
You know what? It's like my buddy. So he's so supposedly, like when you have a car payment, if you'll pay it bi-monthly, you're actually breaking the system.
Right.
So now, do you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to call and talk to somebody and get it split up like that? I tried.
You can do it online now because I did that with my daughter's car payment. They actually give you an option to do it online. Some of them. And what you're doing is you're getting the amortization schedule, and what you're doing is you're splitting the payments, and there's a whole method behind it. And if you do it this way, do it that bi-weekly or the every 2 weeks or whatever, twice a month, you're
interrupting you're ripping them off. You're getting them somehow.
Because your
the hassle.
Rate, well, the interest rate you're paying is the interest rate on the entirety of the amount owed. So so each payment, you're only paying like $5 to the actual principal. The rest of that is all because they're getting their interest payment up front.
Yes, they get the interest payment up front.
So
it's out of the way.
When you drop the actual principal down, then that's less interest that they're getting. So I love that. I love screwing banks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like going to a restaurant and them actually having a sign up saying if you pay cash you get it cheaper. It makes it like my favorite Mexican restaurant. It's one reason why we don't eat there as much because literally I don't necessarily always have enough. I have some cash in my pocket, but I don't always have cash.
Yeah.
I mean, think about the hassle it causes you to get cash. how many places can you go that don't charge you extra to get out cash? I have to go to my bank.
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven's
Not anymore.
Oh, no?
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not since they were bought out. No, sir.
Oh.
No, sir.
Thanks a lot, Trump.
Yeah, it's all Trump's fault.
God.
Yeah. So when 7-Eleven was bought out,
I
I will tweet that tomorrow. Yeah, when they were bought out, that they very well could be. We're not going to go there, but it was bought out by a company out of Texas.
Oh,
go
that's
figure.
Even worse. Trump thanks. God.
Yes. So that's why you can't get free air at 7-Eleven.
Oh, you can still get it out by my house.
Nope.
I live out not 7-Eleven, but like Casey's and stuff out here. It's still
some of
free
them.
air.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Casey's over here by me.
Well, you're in the hood. Fuck, the people that live by you are stealing it. They're stealing air. So yeah. How do they steal air? Don't ask, but they're doing it. It's the hood. They find a way to steal it. They're like, I got the hookup.
That might be one thing. That's so good. That's so good. Yeah, but yeah, they did that, and I was like, it cost me if I don't actually drive to my bank.
Oh yeah,
to get money out. Yeah. It costs me to get money out, and then you want to charge me more.
Oh yeah.
I understand that you are paying extra. It's a cost of doing business, though. So you add that, if that cost of business is causing you to lose, then you don't tell people. You put it in a price raise. Everybody goes up on their prices. If they don't want to eat there, they're not. But guaranteed, a locally owned business is cheaper than going to Ted's. Ted's is expensive. It's a good food. It's not the greatest Mexican food.
It's Mexican food for white people. Yes.
Yes, it's good food. But it's not great food.
It's not Golden Burrito good, I'll tell you that much.
Dude, did you? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
He had leftovers this morning, the boss did. And he had 4 burritos left, and I was like, no. I said, I don't know how long those burritos been out now or how long they.
Oh, you cut out.
Can't do it.
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how long they set out. I'm not. How long they've been out now? I'm not. No. Mexican food on top of setting out like that? No, I can't do that.
Yeah, that's true too. But you think about this. Think about this. So you have, let's just go down the list. In Oklahoma, there is really no competition for your internet, depending on where you live. Now you're lucky because you have 2 choices.
AT&T, yeah.
You have 2 choices, Cox or AT&T. Now there's another option which I went with. Congratulations, me. I am on Starlink and it's working just fine. So you've got those, but up until recently where I lived, you got Cox. That's it. And then the next viable option is basically AOL. I mean, legit. It's it's like really bad. Now, you don't have any competition for your electric. So whatever they're going to charge you is what you're paying. You get no choice in that. What other, like, because you think about it, you can choose what grocery store you go to. You can choose where to get gas. You can choose your cell phone, which company you use. Like, you have all these choices. But when it comes to like the internet and stuff, so like I'm bitching about OG&E charging me a damn convenience fee. I'm just like that. Like, they are a conglomerate making billions of freaking dollars, and they want to charge me $3 extra because I'm paying online. And these broke bastards don't even have their own payment option. They go through a third-party selector. I'm just like,
yeah. So you're paying somebody else to do this. You
lazy pieces of shit.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, we better quit because my old man temper is going to rise up, and I'm going to have to come over to your house and get blood pressure medicine.
I am not sharing my booger sugar with you. That's my booger sugar.
Mrs. Kaz, I just want to tell you, your husband's watching AOC on OnlyFans. Oh, he's distracted. Now, where's the medicine cabinet? I think you should grow the Hulk Hogan mustache. I really do. I think you should.
I don't. I tried the handlebars one time, just in a shave. So like I had messed something up, and I was like, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, no, just the head without the Fu Manchu part of it. Yeah, no,
I can't grow a mustache, so like my mustache barely grows in. So I
used to rock just the goatee, so I had
Yeah.
messed something up, and I was like,
Oh,
well, let's just see what the handlebars like.
he's lying.
It was just
He was trying the German dictator move. That's what he was trying, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, I was told again today that I could grow my beard out,
Oh,
but there were consequences. So yeah, there were consequences.
Okay. So
Yeah.
where are we going from here? Let's move
So
on.
football season's starting out. We were going to talk a little football.
Yes, we are. So Kaz has an unholy addiction to Notre Dame football. Notre Dame football.
Yes.
So we're going to start college football.
We'll start college. All right.
So what is the blue gold game? What is that? That's April. What is that? That's to 13. That's a football game? 76 to 31, or is that a basketball game?
What
the hell?
I believe the blue gold game is like their spring game. So it's gonna be like the ones against the twos, probably.
This is why I've
seen
college. 76 to 31, and people are like, "Oh, I love my football team." Oh, F you. That's not even competitive.
Well, what it is, but that's not competitive. If ones against twos, there's a reason the ones.
What do you mean ones and twos? You mean starters versus
starters versus secondary. But a lot of times they will go ones. I've never seen the blue gold game. I follow so many Notre Dame X stuff that I didn't even see this. I must have missed it.
So this says it was April 12th.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So like a lot of people like OU, they didn't even have a spring game this year because I believe last year somebody got hurt. One of their starters actually got hurt and missed a lot of time. So a lot of people are trying to go away from big time spring games because the spring games, they use that to keep everybody, with give them a little taste of football.
Gotcha.
And, because like right now, Notre Dame, I don't even think Notre Dame is actually maybe this week. Usually the last week of July is when schools start reporting for football.
Okay.
So, and now they were griping about this on the Sports Animal show that in Oklahoma because there's like week 0. So it's not even week 1 football, but it's their first week of, and it's only like 3 or 4 games. It's just terrible football game. Nobody wants to watch them.
Yeah.
But it's giving you a taste of football. Call it. So only the teams that usually play that week.
So I'm noticing here.
Notre Dame's schedule is pretty rough this year, though, if you look at it.
These are just names of places, but I'm noticing here, what the hell is it? So is this, so is it NBC radio or NBC, the TV station? Because this looks like ABC, the TV station for the Miami, Florida game.
Let's see. Let me see.
So, yeah, it's got a little like TV next to it, but it has
ABC. So NBC, which is the Notre Dame Broadcasting Channel, if you know that.
Okay.
It's actually not, but it's actually NBC. That I just always call it that because so Peacock is by NBC, so they'll do that. So they do that for subscribers of Peacock, just so you have to watch it on Peacock. NBC does that on purpose. So ABC is going to be a game, so that's why it's a big time game.
Okay.
So, because I had just talked about, and see, us being in Oklahoma, I have to pay attention a little bit more to Notre Dame and I get told that I'm not a true fan. But we have a lot of things going on over here. We got the podcast to do. I got video games.
You got a wife, you got kids, yeah.
Football hasn't started. I mean, heck, we haven't even talked about Superman.
No, we haven't yet. We're saving that for the end.
Yes.
So, is Miami a good team?
They were last year. Their starting quarterback is in the league now, so I'm not for sure because their starting quarterback went from another school from NIL, and he went to Miami to play. So I'm not for sure if he's going to. And I would say that they're predicting that to be a good game because Notre Dame played for the national, so they're going to get that's the Ohio State Notre Dame game, national championship. So
see, I don't have a feeling towards Notre Dame because the people that I know that like Notre Dame, I actually like those people, and they're not like OU and Texas fans who are like, they'll pull their pants down and show Mr. Winky at you and go, Bummer Sooner! And then they'll kiss their dad on the lips in a deep, passionate kiss. That's usually what I get from Sooner fans. And Texas fans, they're like punching their mom in the mouth in the trailer park. So I don't have any bad feelings towards Notre Dame fans. So I'm kind of interested now. I might actually have to start watching Notre Dame football.
Well, see, here in Oklahoma, they don't like Notre Dame fans because they broke their winning streak because OU has two of the highest consecutive win streaks.
Oh, it's because they
for football.
It's because they played high school
but these were
teams.
well. This was back in the day, so Notre Dame broke both of their win streak totals. So when they were on high win streaks, Notre Dame broke them.
Is that during, what was his name? Schwarzenegger?
Switzer.
Yes,
one of them was,
Switzer.
I think they might have both been during Switzer. But
didn't Jimmy Johnson coach?
No, Jimmy Johnson is Oklahoma State.
Okay.
And I actually like Jimmy Johnson. He's a hell of a coach.
And then he went on to coach at Miami.
Dallas. He went to Miami, won national.
Right. I remember.
Miami, because remember everybody said the U.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they were talking about was the U. So he's the one that made Miami. Vinny Testaverde played for him. Michael Irvin played for him. All kinds of people played for him. The Rock played for him.
Okay.
Yeah. So
all right.
yeah.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Kaz go down this schedule, and at the end we're gonna get what he thinks Notre Dame's gonna finish the season at, and then we're gonna keep track of it. So it's July 25th. I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna post it up here on my computer, and then at the end of the football season, if he misses more than one game, we're gonna make him do a dance and a yellow song for Instagram. He's like, the hell we are with the Hulk Hogan mustache and a bandana.
The only problem with that is I don't have any yellow thongs.
Oh, I can arrange that.
Okay. If you buy the yellow thong,
you gonna need
then
to watch
we'll
it.
talk about
I got
it.
it at the Goodwill.
I will not wear secondhand draw. I will not. So you better get some plastic cellophane and make that sucker look brand new. I'm telling you. Not secondhand draws or socks. Not being done over here.
No.
I will work extra to get the good stuff.
It was just a fun thing I thought we would do
Yeah.
because he
All
loves
right.
his football. So Miami, who do you think? Is that's a away game? So
Notre Dame will win that game.
okay, so we got Notre Dame winning at Miami, so that's one. All right, Texas A&M. I heard they were good a few years ago. I don't know if that's still the case.
Yeah, they're not. They're okay. I'm gonna give that a win.
So that's 2 wins. What about Purdue? Where is Purdue? Is that Pennsylvania? Because I've heard that name, Purdue, but I don't know. Or is that Indiana or something?
I think it's in Indiana. I believe it's in Indiana.
Okay. That sounds like something stupid.
That's a win. That's a win.
Okay. Then you got Arkansas.
Arkansas's a win.
Because none of those people, they don't, a fun fact about the Arkansas Razorback football team, they don't wear mouth guards because none of them have teeth to lose. That's a fun fact. So, mark that down. Boise State, Idaho, right?
That could be a good game.
If you guys have never watched this, they paint their field
it's blue.
Awful
it's blue.
Yeah, it's
blue.
the weirdest thing. And that's the only reason I know about Boise State.
So, yeah, it's blue.
That's a home game. That's a home game.
Yeah, yeah, it's a home game. So I'm gonna give that a win too.
That's 5 wins, no losses. North Carolina, is that NC State? Is that North Carolina?
Yeah, it's NC State. I'll give that a win.
Okay. So that's 6 wins. Southern California, SC.
That could possibly be a loss.
But it's a home game. It's also a home game. They're traveling to, where is Notre Dame located?
Notre Dame is in South Bend, Indiana.
So it's in Indiana, and California's got to cross over some conservative territory, so they're probably going to be getting offended. So they're going to be.
And you were right. I don't like the coach for USC, so I'm gonna give it a win.
That's USC.
Yeah, it's University of Southern Cal. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, that was one of the. So see, Notre Dame, they're the only independent school left in football, I do believe. So they don't have, any allegiance to any.
So they're not in a conference?
They're not in a conference. Now, everything else that's Notre Dame, basketball, volleyball, track, all the other sports are all ACC. Notre Dame football has stayed independent because they get so much money from NBC.
And they're a Catholic school too, right?
And it is a Catholic school. And if you haven't been there, I've only been to 3 college campuses, and I've only kind of driven through Oklahoma State, seen it. Haven't actually really, before I've been to SMU.
What's that? SMU, Missouri?
Southern Methodist University. It's the one in Texas.
Oh, okay.
It's a private school in Dallas, and it's as expensive as probably Notre Dame, maybe a little less.
Okay.
A 4-year at SMU. What did he tell us? So a 4-year degree for in-state, it's about 80 to 100,000.
Oh my Lord!
4U at SMU is going to be 300 plus.
Ah,
it's a private school and it's beautiful.
It's a really nice house.
It's beautiful.
Really
it's
nice.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful. Notre Dame makes it look like it's beautiful.
Really? Okay.
They plant new flowers on the football every. They used to paint the helmets with that gold they've changed it. They used to repaint them. Now they're doing. It's not a spray paint like they used to that had action. So they're doing something different with. I went to see them. And I went. When was the Twin Towers?
9/11.
9/11 that year, but the year was
2001.
2001. So I flew to Notre Dame in 2001 in the 1st of October and watched Notre Dame USC.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it's the only time I've been there.
Okay. Well, that's a home game.
That's a home game. I'm gonna say you don't even have to go through them all. I look.
Yep.
USC is the only one that I think give them trouble. Maybe Texas A&M, but I don't think so because I don't even think Texas A&M has done a lot for their football program this year. Texas Tech has done a lot with the NIL. Texas, because my buddy in the fantasy football was telling me that Notre Dame plays Texas, and they don't play Texas this year.
No, so they only play 12 games unless they go to the playoffs. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
so
once they go to the playoffs.
You think
I can see them going undefeated in this schedule because
12-0 or 11-1. That's kind of where your head's at.
Yes, that's where I'm at. I'll say 11-1 to be safe.
Okay.
Schedule 12-0
is it still basically if a college team loses, they're out of the playoffs?
Well, now they've made it to where the 4 big conferences. So you had the SEC, the Big 12, and the Big 10. So the winner of each one gets a bye. So, and it's a 12-team playoff. So then the first 4 get a bye. Then you'll have the 8 play.
Oh, okay.
So then the winners of the 8 will play the 4 that had a bye. So, and last year, the winners of the 8, all 4 teams that had a bye, last year.
Okay. They did what?
I don't.
They did what? They won?
No. Yeah, the teams that had the bye, so the conference champions,
Yes.
they all lost every game.
Awesome.
They all had a bye, they all lost.
Well. All right. So,
but I could see them with this schedule going 12-0.
Well, good.
I don't see anybody. I've heard USC has had recruiting class the last 2 years, so this year and next year, recruiting class. So maybe their head coach is a good coach, but I don't like him.
Doesn't I know just enough to be.
He came from OU.
Well, I know just enough about this particular thing to sound completely ignorant. Does Notre Dame get to pick what teams they play and how they get to play them and everything?
Everybody kind of does that. They all have they usually play like home and homes. So like if you sign a contract.
So like if OU was to sign a contract with Notre Dame, they'd have a home.
It would be a home game, a home and home. So each team would get a home game.
Not in the same year though, right? Like
no, it'd be like if they played in 20, then at home at Notre Dame, then at 26 they would play at home at Norman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure college football is probably one of the biggest money makers in the United States.
And that is why they've gone to the NIL. And I literally cannot stand it.
What is the NIL?
The NIL is the name. So like Texas Tech. So Texas Tech is in Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah.
So they just paid an offensive lineman. They just made it this year. You have to sign a. So they just paid an offensive lineman who's already getting a scholarship. So whatever the tuition is, so just say OU. So say OU 4-year scholarship, $100,000.
Right.
That gives you, and you're going to get all the OU gear you get. Free room and board, and then they pay you $5 million to come play football at Texas Tech. He signed a contract. A college player, a college kid who doesn't have anything to do with it, is getting $5 million.
So I don't know what this article is saying. It says here's the nation's top 25 college football programs with the best NIL situations according to NCAA data. Illinois Fighting Illini.
The Fighting Illini.
Okay, that's 9.3 million. So this is what they're paying their players altogether.
Yes, a lot of times it's donors. So see, President Trump signed something the other day.
He did. Damn Trump.
Yeah, and I think it's wrong that the government is trying to get involved in private institutions, how they're doing things.
I agree too. I wholeheartedly agree.
But what he's trying to do is make it fair for the schools like the Oklahoma States that they don't have the donors that like an OU has, because you think about it, OU is a bigger school. They've had alumni that have gone on to be bigger NFL people.
Right. Holy
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
So yeah, look at it. Wait till you get to Texas.
Right there, $22.2 million.
That's why they're talking about Texas winning the national. They're not pre-ranked number 1.
God, what ugly uniforms. Like, they for sure go in the locker room and just tongue kiss each other. Have a good game, number 12. You 16.
Think about this. Matthew McConaughey is one of the biggest he's Texas alum.
All right, all
And
right, all right.
all right. And he doesn't imagine standing. And if you watch it, if you ever Google a Texas home game, he's on the sidelines. Almost all Texas home games, unless he's on the sidelines. That's how big of a Texas
Wow.
guy he is. Just like what was the singer that passed away from Oklahoma, Toby Keith. If you Google an old game, Toby Keith was on the sidelines.
Oh,
He was a
wow.
huge OU fan, huge OU. He was a huge donor. His golf course down there, a beautiful. It's just outside of Norman, but yeah, $22 million, and that number 16,
That's
I believe.
just
That's
to pay
that.
players, right? That's just to pay.
Yes.
F off. Because
And
that
he was a backup quarterback last year. He was the highest paid NIL
well,
in the country.
Part of me is like, okay, so part of me is like, most of these student athletes are borderline retarded, so they're not gonna do anything. They need all the help they can get because most of them can't read and write. So I'm like, well, they should make some money. But then the other part of me is on board with what you're saying. Like, these guys are getting to go to elite schools, play a game, and they're getting a free college education out of this. Yes, it's a lot of work, but like, they're getting room and board, food, the best, medical care and all this. So it's like,
Oh yeah, their medical care is paid for. Especially if you're on
scholarship.
if you're on scholarship, it's all free. It's all free.
So yeah, so like, but then there's the part of me that's like, Bebe Thompson the third Jr., who came out of Baltimore, who can't read and write, and he's got 2 left feet, but he's real fast. He's not going to work at Saks Fifth Avenue. This dude is going to be like slinging dope after college. So get this guy paid and help him get a job, So
now I will say this though. So my son's worked out with an ex-OU alum and I believe I've told you that I'm not a fan of.
Yeah.
He helped my boys, and he gave us a day in the life of an OU athlete. So say you have to get up and be at training. So say you have to work out. You have a name badge to scan in everywhere you go on OU.
So when you work out, do you have to apply the baby oil, or do they have guys that come in and oil you?
They have guys that come in.
Okay.
But you have to actually scan it. So what I'm getting at is so you're
where you're at, right?
So they know. So even breakfast. He said breakfast. You don't have to eat, but you have to scan in that you went into because the athletes have their own dorm, so cafeteria.
Okay.
And each athlete has they do different things because if
I don't know why your mic keeps cutting out at weird parts.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting close to it too, so I don't know.
I don't know. It's like it's fine.
Maybe I need to drink more.
I don't think that's the problem, brother. It's weird. It's like it's not noise or anything. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. So, but what I'm getting at is so they know where you go. So you have to report to class. They know you're going. Now, whether you stayed, I don't know. But like, if you go to breakfast, they want to see that you scanned in and went to breakfast. They know an 8 o'clock class at 11. You have to scan in. You have a study hall from 7 to 9. You have to scan in.
Wow. That
you went to a study hall because the athletic department pays for tutors. So if you need a tutor.
I hated school. I can't imagine doing this and school. And no.
Yes, and then he even brought in a golf for OU, and she talked to the boys too, and she was like, "Yeah, it's just even like the same with the program. It's like they pay people to keep tabs on you to make sure that you're going to class, doing the thing. Now, whether you're putting forth the effort." Studying and passing your classes, that's on you. But you actually have to scan to go into study hall. If your bedtime, if lights are out at 10, you got to show that you went into your room. So they actually know all the shit you're doing. Now, whether you do it, it's another story.
Wow. Nope.
And that was
that was quite a few years ago. 10 years
ago. Yeah, that was a few years ago, yeah. So can you imagine now they're paying these $5 million for school? Oh, you better have
there's
every day.
I would like to see the correlation on STDs and unwanted pregnancies at these universities. I just mean among the offensive linemen, because the quarterback is like trying to impregnate them, because they're especially at OU, most of the people there.
Especially if you've watched what's the show with our guy from the big guy we like, Blue Mountain State.
Oh, Thad.
with the condoms. That's so bad. That's so bad.
I told Kaz to watch it. He goes, "It's something." That show cracks me up.
It's definitely different.
I love it.
But he told us that, like, when they had big parties, that the football program sends spies to the big party.
Oh, so you can get ew, probably in reference to Notre Dame.
Yeah, probably so. Or Oklahoma State. There's no telling being a Sooner fan.
Oh.
Yeah, being a Sooner fan. They hate them all.
I can understand being a fan. Now, this is no shade on you. It's just where I stand, because I can understand being a fan of a school if you went to that school or somebody went to that school. The reason I never got into college is because I have no affinity for any of these, because I just went to a junior college and I'm not a big sports guy. So I never got in that mindset of the gladiatory games. And I always like weird stuff. So I like fencing and, more intellectual stuff than football.
Yeah.
I like the NFL. I really did. I got into the NFL there for about 10 years. It was, it was the gross mustache. Okay. Yeah. I still think Cass could rock the Fu Manchu. But anyway, yeah, I never got into the because like in Oklahoma, when I moved here, it was all Sooner stuff. And in the people I'm meeting, they're just normal people that could never have afforded to go to college. And they just loved that Sooner football. Like it was almost a religion when I moved here. I was like astounded, because we're in Colorado, it's the Broncos. There's no, there was no college football talk ever.
Well, I mean, there was, but it was probably
not
more
where I lived, because I'm from Colorado Springs. Yeah. There was no, we didn't get into college sports at all. It didn't exist.
That's the Air Force Academy,
right? And you had Boulder, but we never did. So it was the Broncos. Now they took the Bronco love to a whole, making me hate the Broncos. I giggled when I was a young man. I remember when the Broncos fought your 49ers in the Super Bowl and got beat. It was like everyone was sad. It was hilarious. I remember giggling.
55-10, I do believe.
Yeah, it was.
Let me see if my. Go ahead, keep talking.
Oh no, I just remember that was my first football game I ever watched. My dad. We had a little TV in the garage. He got cigars, and I was young, and he's like, those plastic tip cigars, probably like a Black and Mild today, but they were extra sweet. And we smoked cigars, drank root beer, and watched the Bronco Super Bowl on a black and white 13-inch TV in the garage. It was a cool memory. But
boy, like we've said before, the amount of useless data. 55-10.
Yes, exactly.
Super Bowl 20 is that 29? 26.
But no, Sooner Girl, what I'm saying is I can understand you being a fan, but Bob the toilet maker, who's lives, breathes, eats, and shits OU, and he can't even spell OU. And
has an OU tattoo.
Yeah, and he lives and breathes that stuff. And if you dare say
calls into work when OU loses.
He named his son Barry Switzer, whatever. His unhealthy love and affection for a college football team. It's just
Could you
And they get
Could
into
you
the
imagine-
recruiting of high school students like they're unhealthy with it. That's what
Hey.
baffled me.
Remember the midget we used to work with that was such an imagine when his kids were born, the fight him and his wife would have. I know he's got at least one son, maybe two. Could you imagine? We gonna name that one right there Barry, and that one right there gonna be the boss.
Yeah.
The boss.
Oh, I forgot that guy was
The
funny.
boss.
Yes. Bosworth, right? Bosworth?
Yeah, Bosworth. Yeah, and
Oh,
Bosworth. Hey, I was a fan of Bosworth. He was a hell of a linebacker. I'm not when he played for the Seahawks, hell of a linebacker. But I can tell you can go and I can't remember the year, but
what was his name? Bosworth?
yeah, Bosworth. Heck of a linebacker. He was
Brian
linebacker.
Bosworth. There.
Brian Bosworth. But there is a video of him for the Seahawks getting run over by Bo Jackson from the Raiders for a touchdown, and it's one of the most beautiful things.
Yes.
Especially when you're not an OU fan.
I don't dislike. I just don't like. I don't like assholes, and I find more assholes that are sports fans than any other group of people on the earth. You don't.
Oh,
see,
they are.
You
They
don't
are.
see the same style, and I'm sure that they're probably football fans in Europe and stuff that are that way too.
Oh, I've heard.
I just
That's
don't-
one of my bucket lists is to go to a football match,
You
which
never
is
see
soccer.
that. You never see that.
They fight a lot
yeah,
in
but
England.
you
dude.
never see that with like tennis stars or F1 or golf. It's like,
Well-
oh yeah,
well,
the Tiger's gonna kick your golfer's ass this weekend. Good.
Well, isn't F1 a little bit more of a?
Gentlemen's, yeah, rich.
It's a gentleman's sport. It's a rich thing.
Yeah, it's a very rich sport.
I've been trying to. I haven't got myself to. Because I don't want to pay for F1 like you don't want.
Yeah,
But I want to watch it so bad. So bad.
I had the app last year. I watched it religiously. I love the F1 racing.
That sound they make when they come into a corner is nobody's business.
So I thought all racing was that way, and then there was a documentary about NASCAR on Netflix, and I watched them do a pit, and I'm like, oh, this is why people make fun of you guys, because you watch the pinnacle of racing in F1, and they go in there and they're doing like 3 seconds, 2 seconds for a pit. That's tiring.
Yeah, but you got to F1 raises itself up off the ground.
Yeah, they have
The car,
jets.
yeah.
but
Yeah, the
no,
car raises itself off the ground.
No,
See,
but I'm
in
just
NASCAR.
Yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying they're leaving the pit. It's like smooth. Everything is like down to the very it's just so professional. And then you get in NASCAR and they're leaving pit and they're honking their horn, flipping them off, tossing their beer out. It's just like it's chaos.
Yeah.
It's just chaos. I mean, it
Oh,
was
yeah.
I was like, I get why people like NASCAR. I do get it, but
The only thing I could say is what I've seen on Sports Center, because I cannot watch people just make a left.
I can only watch
Can't
it
do
on that Netflix documentary because
I can't.
It's not
I'm
about the
not.
racing as much as it's about the personalities. So it was.
And I
very interesting.
understand the physical toll it puts on a body on a
dude.
NASCAR, 500 miles, those G, how fast they're going, but I can't watch a car go left.
Those F1 guys, they all have that giant neck because of the G forces in those cars. I was just like, oh my god.
I never thought about that, but now that you think, when you say that, they do.
They got that giant neck because they've got to keep that helmet and their head upright. Otherwise, they
Well,
would
on top of that, they got the extra padding.
Yep.
It probably stretches them a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I will say too that the F1 racers are way hotter than NASCAR races. There's some beautiful. No, there's some. I'm straight as an arrow, but there is a couple of French guys with blue
Doesn't sound
eyes
like
and
it.
dark. You shut up. They
It sounds like you curving to the right there.
they get a wiggle out of your britches too. They are beautiful men. They are. You're like, oh, save some girls for the rest of us, damn it. Oh my God! Like Charles Leclerc, go look him up. That dude's a beautiful freaking man. I hate his guts. He's a great racer too.
He probably races for Ferrari, doesn't
He
he?
does. Yeah. Look at
Charles
this.
Sinclair.
Look
Charles
at
T.
this.
Sinclair?
Look at this beautiful bitch. Oh, and he's got that French accent. Like, look at this. Like, fuck off. And look at that thick neck. Look at that thick neck. Make it millions. Make it millions. Girls are just
You
like,
said that's
"Whoa!"
Leclerc?
Leclerc. Charles Leclerc.
Oh, Leclerc. Oh, I thought you said Sinclair. I was typing in Sinclair.
No. He's
And I was like,
he's
this is a
beautiful
black
bastard.
man and he's not French.
No.
I'm not saying there's not any black Frenchmen, but I'm saying this guy that I'm.
Anyway.
Oh, he probably gets more tail than he knows what to do with.
Yep.
Of both sexes, probably.
Oh yeah, for sure. And when he smiles, you're just like, oh, stop it. Stop.
You're sick. You're sick.
And I'm like, go get me a beer, son. Stop. You're so silly, Gus. Stop it. He's from Monaco too. Fuck off. All right. Did you want to go into any of the NFL stuff?
Let's wait a week on the NFL. We'll
Okay.
NFL's a little harder to do with
Well, you're going to do
They
your
haven't even-
49ers too. They've got the schedules out preseason.
and my 49ers preseason schedule, their season schedule is nice. It's pretty nice.
So they are in the West, correct?
Yes.
NFC West, and that is the
Yes.
49ers. Who's in their division again? The Chargers or the
Seahawks, the
Rams?
the Rams, and the St. Louis Cardinals.
Whoa. When did the Cardinals go to St. Louis? I thought they were the Arizona Cardinals. Is Arizona?
Oh,
not in
Arizona.
there too?
You're right. You're Arizona. It's
Oh,
Arizona
okay,
now.
okay.
You're right.
So it was the LA Rams, which is they're the Vegas Rams now, aren't they?
No, it's the Raiders are in Vegas.
The Raiders are in Vegas, yeah, because that suits them.
It's very hard to pick NFL with the amount of players that have changed.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard. Their schedule looks pretty good. So.
I'm just trying to find out who's the quarterback of my Packers.
It's the same guy. It's the black kid.
Nope, Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. Yeah, Jordan
Okay.
Love. Yeah, because Aaron Rodgers is Pittsburgh Steelers.
He's with the
He went-
Steelers now?
Yeah, he went to the Jets. The Jets let him go. They got a new coach.
Oh.
They let him go. They picked him up, and he said this will probably be final season.
Damn.
He's got a
How
good
much-
he's got a good squad at Pittsburgh.
What happened to the pedophile guy, Roethlisberger?
Big Ben,
Yeah.
Ben retired years ago, probably
Okay.
4 or 5 years ago. Big Ben, he wasn't a pedophile. He was he liked
Bathroom sex.
yes, that's it. I was gonna say he pressured women to have sex with him because the last time he got in trouble was club, and he didn't have sex with her, but
Yeah.
But Big Ben retired. He should have retired a couple years. His shoulder was out. But so the Pittsburgh Steelers, Giants, I'm saying it's kind of pick till you know what the rosters are going to look like. Because like one of the Steelers quarterbacks went to the Giants, and he's going to be the starter at the Giants. The other one went to the Jets to replace Aaron Rodgers, and then he dislocated his toe yesterday.
Okay.
So
I'm no longer a Packer fan.
Jordan Love's a heck of a quarterback.
It has nothing to do with him. It has the fact that the Packers are expected to offer a contract to a Canadian quarterback. Yeah, F off. This guy looks like he kisses people in their butthole. I don't know his name.
Taylor
Elger Sma.
Never heard of him. Where did he go to
I-
college?
I don't know. The Outback. He's from Canada. Who cares? You know.
Well, unless he played college football.
Of course, one of
College
the
quarterback.
greatest Canadian quarterbacks, wasn't it the guy that played for the Rams and helped them to the Super Bowl? I think that guy played in Canadian football.
Yes, you're talking. He did. He played in the CFL. Yes.
Yeah.
But that's only because he couldn't get a deal.
Yeah, I forgot.
So
I forgot his name, but yeah, they in Canadian
I can
football
see
when they
him.
tackle you, they go sorry.
you know. I didn't mean to.
Yeah. That's
So-
because your mother's a moose. Oh, don't you say things about me, mother. I don't know. I can't do a Canadian accent.
Who is that guy?
L.A. It was the St. Louis Rams quarterback Super Bowl. That's all you got to type in.
Yeah, I know who he is. I could see him. I could see him because they had the greatest show on turf.
QB. Kurt Warner.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
They've actually done some.
That dude looks like he like was a heavy drinker and a longshoreman, like, and he just got off a boat to get into the, like, he just looks rough. He just looks like he's had a hard life. Like, I don't know. There's just something about it. He's like, yeah, I do this after I'm done shoveling coal. I don't know. It's how my mind works.
See, that Canadian football quarterback is actually he played college football in Canada.
Yeah, F him, dude.
Wilfrid Laurie. Laurie.
I don't wish ill on anyone unless you're British or Canadian. I hope he breaks both of his ankles in a weird accident on water. I don't know why. I just hope.
My buddy in fantasy football, he said the same thing. He said, man, I hope Christian McCaffrey breaks his leg this year. Like, what kind of shit is that?
Well,
I don't wish ill on those cowgirls that wear skirts.
Yeah,
and he's a Cowboy fan.
Maybe you should. They put their rating on there. They put their Yelp review on their helmet 1 star. So,
I'm gonna use that. Because our boss and Karma today, they both are cowgirls.
Yes, they are. And
Karma.
I send our boss the most heinous memes about the cowgirls and he's like, he just sends back, come on, man, I can fire you.
Yeah, but if you fire me over football, I'm getting paid.
so I sent him a fully wrapped pickup truck with Dallas Cowboy stuff on it, and the caption said, "This gay pride stuff's getting out of hand." He didn't think it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. All right, moving on.
He's a lucky man. His cowgirl this year.
So you went this last week and you saw Superman.
I saw Superman. I want y'all to understand. Okay, so I talked about it with my fantasy yesterday. He did not enjoy. I think it's probably because he said he grew up watching, reading Marvel comics.
So he didn't enjoy the movie.
He didn't enjoy the movie.
Okay.
So I enjoyed every bit of the movie. Yep. Superman.
My daughter Midget, she said she loved it. She absolutely loved it. She said it was great. She had so much fun watching it. So did my other daughter. So,
and now that I'm looking at it,
somebody said the movie's one of those movies where you enjoy it in the moment, but the more you think about it, the more you dislike it. No, that was Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, I had a friend watch it. He said, I liked it when I watched it, but the more...
It's not out yet, is it?
He was watching, I think it was a preview event or something.
Okay.
I'm not sure. He was telling me about it. Hell, he may be lying for all I know. I don't know. He got some sort of... He said he saw it. So
okay, I'm not mad at it.
I don't know. I'm not going to the theater to see it anyway. But my daughter watched Superman. Both of my daughters, and one of them is a diehard DC fan. She has comic books, and that's Midget, and she adored that movie. And she was giving me little nerd trivia about like Supergirl and the dog and all that stuff. And then the other one, she just enjoys movies. She said she had fun. And then you said that you really
I-
enjoyed. So
I enjoy. So now that I had looked at it before about who was playing what. And check your phone.
okay.
So one of the voices for one of the robots.
Hello.
That's a voice. That is a voice for one of the robots.
I want to be in there. I want.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Continue. Sorry.
So Gary Tudek was one of the voices
Alan
for one.
Tudyk. Alan
Tudek. His the robot's name was Gary.
Oh, okay.
So then you had Bradley Cooper. He was Jor-El. So he was Superman's father.
So that's Rocket Raccoon.
Yes. But it did not look like him because it was kind of altered. He had I didn't even know it was Bradley Cooper. Michael Rooker, he is one of the guys.
Oh, wow. These are all DC guys. Bradley Cooper,
So, yeah.
Michael Rooker.
Yeah, Michael Rooker is the guy with the
They're all guns guys from Guardians of the Galaxy. Think about it.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was just fixing to get at. So where I was going with that, I didn't know that they were voice actors.
Okay, so
for the robots.
So you get to choose when you're in Hollywood your name. Okay, you get to pick. You don't have to be Kaz McFarlane. You don't have to have that.
Right,
You could be Kaz Sweltercock. Like you could have any name you
Oh, that's
want.
a good one.
This guy chose to keep his name Corn Sweat. I would have changed that to something sexy, like
And
Bond,
I think
David
I-
Bond.
I
Corn
was-
Sweat. Imagine
and
if
I
he
was-
chose that.
And I was upset that they didn't, because we got the teaser in the Flash that he was going to be Superman. That
Right.
the big guy was going to be Superman. And I'm not upset that it was David Cornsweet. He was a great Superman to me. He was caring. He was back in the day where he cared for the people around him. That's what I felt that with him, like cared for the humans of Earth.
Okay.
I got that from him.
How was he as Clark Kent, though?
The thing about it was he was good as Clark Kent. You didn't get a lot. It was more Superman. You only got a little.
Okay.
And the thing about it is Clark Kent. I'm gonna give you all. They tell you in the movie that the glasses do something to the people around him, so it helps them not see Superman. Something about the glasses help people like hypnotize them to not see Superman. So something about the glasses are of some way.
Okay.
Because if you're a comic book nerd, you know that Superman can be brought down with magic.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And him as the Green Lantern, so good. So good.
I like Nicholas Holt too. Oh, this dude. I like this guy. I don't know who he is. It's going to pull up here in a minute. It's a bald guy. I don't know this guy's name. I'm going to have to find it. It's going to be after this photo, I think. After this lady. This guy on the YouTube. That guy. I've seen him in other things. He's really good. I don't know his name. I think.
Oh, that he's not in the movie though. I don't.
Oh, okay.
That guy is the guy from. I'm looking to make sure he's not in the movie because he might have had a small. But he was in the Batman TV show.
That's where Gotham.
Gotham. He played the hitman in Gotham.
Okay, that's what it is. Yes.
He actually has a TV show that's getting good reviews right now, and DC or Marvel. It's his show. Okay. I saw a clip of it the other day.
Oh, it's got the dude. This guy, the black guy from
that's Mr. Terrific.
Oh, okay.
And my son and I couldn't figure out Oh, Wendell Pierce. That's from Suits.
Yeah,
Yes, Wendell Pierce. He's from Suits.
Frank
He
Grillo.
was her dad.
They're in the 2020s. They were trying to turn Frank Grillo into the guy I hate now, the Spanish actor who's in everything. The Mandalorian guy. I purged his name from my brain. The Mando. What's his name? The
oh, the guy from from Fantastic.
Yes, he was going to be that guy before Frank Grillo was, because he was in Captain America.
Yeah, because he was actually in Captain America. He played that role in Captain America, I do believe.
Yes, yeah. He's all right.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
He had that Hulu movie that was pretty fun, where he had to relive each day over and over again.
Oh, that's who that is. That's right. That was a great movie.
That was a fun movie.
That was a great movie. But Superman, to me, was worth it.
Okay.
The guy that played Clark Kent's father, Pruitt Taylor Vince, if you look him up, you'll know him from some stuff too. Jimmy Olsen was a womanizer. It was funny as shit. All the women loved Jimmy Olsen. It wasn't Clark Kent, it was Jimmy Olsen. All the women were like, they would show him in the background, he's so cute or he's so hot. And that's Jimmy Olsen in the right there. That was behind Lois there.
Okay. I'm just looking through the names. So it gets a thumbs up from you then.
Oh, it definitely gets a thumbs up. I will rewatch it when it comes. I will rewatch it.
So my daughter Midget, she went to and that's her nickname, folks. It's not racist or whatever. I've called her a midget since she was first born because she was so little. And now she's like almost 6 foot tall. I still call her that because it's funny. It's called irony. Look it up. She went to see it in 3D and she was like, Dad, it was like she couldn't quit talking about it. But she's got the comic books.
And it was, from what I understand, very comic book accurate. Like, that's
what she said.
Green Lantern's haircut
was
comic book accurate.
She says it comes from a particular, like, I don't know. She said that, like, the Supergirl,
they have different writers.
Was explained in one of the comic books, and I was like, well, cool. So she's like, you should go see it, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to, but thanks.
I'll see it when it comes out on
WB or HBO Max. Yeah. I'm just not a Superman guy. The only probably DC movie at this point I would go see is Batman 2, but it's got to have our guy in it.
It's got to have the twinkly vampire.
Yes.
The twinkly vampire in it. If he's not in, I'm upset.
Yes, that's my favorite rendition of Batman. I loved it. I love that. And so, all right, well, 2 thumbs up from Kaz.
Two thumbs up, worth it. I wish I could have seen it in 3D. I did not get a. The boys just picked a time, so it was.
Yeah.
We didn't get a chance to pick 3D or not. So.
Awesome. All right. What was did you have like a favorite scene? Like, was there one particular moment in the movie where you're like, oh yeah?
There was quite a few. I liked the dog interaction. Crypto.
Okay.
And what I did not know, I thought Crypto was his. Crypto's not his dog.
Oh, it's not?
It's Supergirl's dog.
Oh, didn't know.
And you only see Supergirl at the end of the movie.
That's what my daughter said.
The only end of the movie, and you know why she? To get her dog.
Well, you know what? I would go across the universe to get my dog too. Dang it! You better believe it.
The good thing about it is, Superman has a little reaction with what's the bald-headed guy's name that doesn't like him?
Luthor?
Lex Luthor at the end of the movie, and tells him why he's human, and Superman's not human, and Lex Luthor steals the dog from him, and he's pissed. that the dog is gone.
Well, so
And Luther has the dog. And if you know anything about people and their animal, you and your cat, come over there and slap your cat, I would probably get slapped for slapping your cat.
you get stabbed for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
That's my
So you come over here and mess with my dog, you're gonna get messed with back. He took Superman's dog, and Superman was mad that his dog, and it wasn't his dog.
Oh, wow.
And you don't find that out to the end of the movie.
I gotcha.
So spoiler alert. So really and truly, he's like a human. Is what I'm getting at. They put that in the movie. Just a bit of shit in the movie.
So does the movie take place as like the origin story, or is it like
no origin story, origin story at all.
So
None.
it's like
You bypassed all.
Oh, okay,
yes.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
This is kind of like the Superman movies we grew up with, where Lex Luthor just wants, the original movie. You got an origin,
yeah,
but you got a lot of Lex Luthor. How bad,
right?
Superman. In this movie, you get and that's what it's about. Him trying to get rid of Superman. Because Lex Luthor wants to take over. And I think it's a great movie. I think it was very well. I thought it was going to be.
It's Pedro Pascal. Damn it. I thought I purged his name from my memory. I just remembered it. Damn it. Are you going to go?
I remembered it, but I didn't want to give it back to you.
It's fine. It just popped in. I thought dirty, stinky Mexican mustache, and it was like Pedro Pascal. Yeah. I'm so sick of that guy. I am just dead sick of him.
But what did you say that one of the guys you told me this week, one of the guys that you watch on YouTube?
He said he enjoyed the movie. Yeah, he said it was.
He said he was excellent.
Yep, he said he was good as Reed Richards, and it was a good movie. Yeah. And then my friend said the farther away you get from the movie, the more the movie pissed him off. So I don't know. Are you going to go see the Fantastic Four when it releases?
It released today, so maybe next weekend.
Okay.
We haven't talked about it because I've got one son that will go to his, so I get custody every. So, he came to the movies with me last weekend, so he's going. Okay. He'll go eat with them this weekend.
Okay.
So we'll talk about it this week. So
okay. Well, if you do, let us know what you think of it.
We were more mad because we didn't get to.
You didn't get to see what?
Ballerina.
Oh, I
the John Wick movie.
Yeah, I heard.
Because between I had one son at a concert in Seattle,
and went on a weekend to see a weekend.
Yes, and then I get in trouble. I get yelled at when I go see. Pride myself.
Yeah, well,
like y'all
need to have kids so you can shut up.
Nobody took me to Seattle.
Yeah, you were available. That's bullshit.
I was available. They could have. Yeah, they could have. I would have liked to see the original Starbucks, baby.
All the trips you took them, and they don't even offer Dad a trip with them. Like you can sit in the back seat, have a driver. You could just drink whiskey and give your opinion.
That would be a great thing. I
gotta pee.
Just not have to drive.
Yeah.
Could you imagine doing that to your kids? All those stop to pee, and 20 minutes later, no, I didn't have to pee then, but I gotta pee now.
My daughter,
that would be great when you get older.
My daughter was driving, and I was in the back seat, and I was just like, "Are we there yet? I'm bored." She was like, literally pulled over on the shoulder. It's like, "I'll slap your mouth." I was like, "Oh, you're gonna be a bad mom." I'm still playing this game, Tower of Fantasy. Still having fun with it.
I was wondering what that was.
4 weeks.
Wondering, is that got good jiggle effects?
Oh yeah, yes it does.
Because it looks like it's got good like her space suit is
that's her
boob free.
Yeah. It's a fun game. I'm enjoying it. It's got horrible reviews. Absolutely abysmal reviews. 3.7 out of 5, 6 out of 10 on Steam. It's a janky. I'm in a very toxic relationship with this game. It's not good. and yet I'm having fun, and that is the point of a video game, is to have fun. I have
Yes.
spent the grand total of $0.00 on this game, and I
And
have
played it for 4 weeks.
played it for 4 weeks. Pretty much the only thing I've been playing besides Helldivers.
Helldivers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
which comes out for me next month.
I'm just curious. I'm gonna pull up Steam real quick and see. Oh, what is this? We got swimsuits. Oh, hello.
On what?
Mixed reviews on Tower of Fantasy. I'm just gonna read some of the reviews. Came back earlier today to play after not playing for a while to find my account gone. Wanted to come back to the game, not playing for a while, find my account was gone. Oh, so Tower of Fantasy, a part of Tower of Fantasy came out, and then they deactivated it and they've relaunched it. So I played the original version of Tower of Fantasy, and then I didn't play. So like, this is the original one, 2022. Oh yeah, there's the jiggle physics in effect.
Yes.
And
she's just standing there jiggling for you.
Yes, sir.
That's how you get people to play. I'm sorry.
Yep. I've had fun with it. I've had a lot of fun with this game. Jiggle effects aside, it's been a fun experience, and it's free. There's no there's no point in this game that I felt the need to have to spend money. So like, if you're spending money on it, it's because you choose to, which is awesome, because it's ultimately about player choice. There's a lot of questionable like design decisions, especially since I'm playing this game on controller when it was clearly made for PC.
Yeah, mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, it's not optimized for controller. It's awful on controller as far as navigating menus and stuff. Now the gameplay's
Look at how big that bed is. Could you imagine if you had a bed that?
It's so you can do exercise, if you get my drift.
That's exercise with friends.
Yeah.
That bed is huge.
Yes, sir. So if you're on PlayStation 5, and I think it's on Xbox, check it out. If you do, I'm on America server 2. Come and join me, because it's not cross-platform.
Was this the game that you were playing on the wrong server?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I had to restart. So when I started the game, I just didn't read anything, because that requires effort on my part. And we all know, in my defense, I'm extremely lazy. So I didn't even read it. So I'm like, dude, this game is so laggy. Well, I was playing on European servers for the first week and a half. And then I realized, I watched the tutorial, and it's like, make sure you choose the right server. So I had to restart the game. I'm finally, proud to admit, I'm finally back to where I last left off on my other game. Yeah, so I'm where I left off. So I'm back in the game now. I'm back where I need to be anyway. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for the Odd Times podcast and our affiliate station, Suck It Nerd. It's been a good show.
He said, suck it. That reminds me of wrestling.
Why does that remind you of wrestling?
Well, you weren't a big fan, but they had a thing in Triple H and them. They would come out. We've got 2 words for you. Suck it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a big deal. That was when the WWE they were pushing the boundaries of what they were allowed to say and do on TV. Because that was that fine line, 96, 97 of what could be shown and done on TV. They bra and panty matches and that say and not be censored and stuff like that. And oh yeah, it was rough. And Hulk Hogan had been moved to the WCW, and it was a entertainment war for wrestling back in the day. And me and Mr. Anthony would talk on the phone while we were wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It was good times. Good times. Suck it.
Send your hate mail. Where can they send their hate mail?
They can send it to Mac takes care of that, along with your panties that you send to him, he'll be able to get that address. Odd Times Podcast.
They're in one of those things where they suck the air out. That's for save the flavor. What is this?
Oh my God, that's so much.
Yeah.
Scratch and sniff. He wants to scratch and sniff. Could you imagine
I'm
a
just
scratch and
thinking
sniff?
our old boss was talking about selling underwear online. I walked in on that conversation.
I can't imagine the size of a box that it would require to.
You think about like there's this cute, pretty picture of this nice looking lady, and you think that's what you're getting. Instead, you're getting Attila the Hun's underwear.
That is
who buys
Attila. Wait. Imagine Attila the Hun with purple hair.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have to have the colored hair. Now imagine it.
Ugh.
Now I want you to think of Robin Hood. I'll stab you. I will cut your heart out with a spoon. That's what you have to do to see now. You want to cut them out with a spoon, and you want to inflict that pain.
I'm on X at Odd Matt Guy. You can send emails to oddtimespodcast@yahoo.com.
You hear how? See, I even turned his stomach.
Yes.
Or you can hit us up on the X. It's Odd Times Podcast. Big time on TikTok, Odd Times Podcast. Just don't get into as much of the gram.
Yep.
I don't. But X, follow us. Let me know what how I'm doing on that. I'm trying every day. Yep. TDS. And we will catch y'all next week.
Yes, we will. See you guys.
See you later, guys.
Okay. And that's going to do it. I'm going to kill the YouTube too.
You were waiting for me to do some piece of chicken.
Damn it. I haven't closed the YouTube yet. I wasn't going to say it. I didn't tell you, though. I was like playing this game and I never see people. It's an MMO. So I'm like, it's probably not that popular. And I'm in this city, the main hub city of this region. Okay. And I hear bass music and I'm like, oh, there's a club. I go in the club. Dude, there's like tons of people in there dancing, like actual players. Their characters are dancing on the club floor.
Really?
Like it is packed with people. I was like, are you kidding me? Everyone's actually in the club. Yeah. It's moments like that are kind of fun for me. It's just like, wow.
Oh yeah.
So it's Chinese, by the way, this game. So anyway,
hey, Asians do it right.
They do that. All right, guys, we'll see you next week, 6:30 Central Standard Time. And until then, don't eat.
We'll catch you later.